Semi-acoustic North. Thanks very much. This will be all right. Good evening. I'm going to ask a question. Does anybody remember what they were doing 30 years ago?
Yes, I wasn't born.
I know Jeff wasn't born, but yeah. Well, I was writing this song, so we'll see how it goes. It's called Nothing So Sweet. Ba 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 ba. I gaze upon the statuesque who dream of castles in Spain, sweet satin and the sweet caress before love starts to wane, to cry the delight of the lovely. Oh, for a tender night like this, a kiss is an elixir, a kiss on a night as tender as this. Now I walk in the failing lights, avenues through fallen leaves. The fragrance of a certain night, bittersweet, is scarce concealed. I'd surrender to invocation, conjure up the wild forlorn. All attempts at extrication leave me standing, a stranger in the corn, to cry the delight of the lovely. Oh, for a tender night like this, a kiss is an elixir, a kiss on a night as tender as this. Small chapels and crystal cut blue, oh, hallowed the ground of love rung anew. The desultory legacy left to see of the eye that used to be we, of the eye that used to be we. Ba 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 to cry the delight of the lovely. Oh, for a tender night like this, a kiss is an elixir, a kiss on a night as tender as this, to cry the delight of the lovely. Oh, for a tender night like this, a kiss is an elixir, a kiss on a night as tender as this. Thank you. I didn't go too badly considering I haven't actually played that song for about 28 years. So, yeah, I'm hoping that the memory thing works, you know, the Alzheimer's thing, you remember the old stuff and not the new stuff. That's what I'm working on anyway. Well, thanks very much for coming out. There's actually quite a few people here. I wasn't expecting to see as many people as that. I'm going to tell you a little story. Some of you may have heard it before, which how I got into songwriting. In the early 80s, I was playing in a jazz fusion, jazz funk band called Malfunction, with a K, of course, and where the N was like a lightning bolt. It wasn't quite serious. It was all instrumental, and it was kind of a bit disillusioning. I wasn't really getting anywhere with it, although I did learn some very cool chords. And then I was listening to me little transistor radio while I was making me tea one night, and the song Farron Young by Prefab Sprout came on. And as soon as I heard that, I just thought, right, that's it, I do want to start writing songs. But I didn't write words myself. And eventually, after about 4 months, I came up with the brilliant idea of asking my mate, Richard, who's I've known since school, who's a poet and wordsmith, and it's obvious really, to write some lyrics for me. And on the 6th of November 1985, which is 4 days and 30 years ago. He gave me the first set of lyrics, which is that song you've just heard. We're still writing stuff today, although not as much as we used to, and I'm hoping to get another CD out next year. But anyway, that's the story. That's how I got into it. And this is the... I should check tuning first, but this is the second song we wrote. That's about right. And this is called This Diffident Charm. It's slightly different. It uses a few cool chords as well. Some little used excuses and a gasp of recollection. A clutch of words, hardly unrehearsed. Surely you should smile. You remember we've been here before. I decline and you switch some leave. Pretense be my guide. I'm content to set it aside and build my own maze. But would you believe an unbeliever? I can't condemn my regrets. Would you stab a close friend? I'd rather leave it at that. Beneath the lines I never spoke at the monument to gorgeous charm. Golden talks were twisted round my little finger. I wrote signs to assuage the harm when she asked me not to ring. Would you believe an unbeliever? I can't condemn my regrets. Charm is often a close friend. I'd really rather leave it at that. Thank you. Getting a bit hoarse now. Very definitely a young person's song. A bit knackered now. Both of those songs were on my first cassette called True Lust by Eddie's Brother. This is a bit like the Antiques Roadshow now. I don't know if some of you might remember what they are, some of you might not, I don't know. Yeah, 4 fantastic songs. Eddie's Brother was the name of the project. I didn't go under my own name at the time. And sadly, I can't sell you one of these because this is the only one left. And they're probably going on eBay for pennies, I don't know. But, yeah, this next song is also off there. It's the opening track, slightly quieter again. I'm not sure I could manage another one like the last one. This is called Enticed to Distraction. The pattern of the river Kiev now unfurls, and the ferry point it recalls illumined in a string of yellow pearls. an amethyst translucence amid the wild blue-white proposals. I can't restrain the admission you're a tease and a figurine, and off-the-shoulder smoulders to entice me to distraction. I'm dressed the fait accompli as surrender, decline the prosaic discourse, and like a pride of peaks that glitter, I do it because it's there, you call it demur. I can't restrain the admission you're a tease and a figurine, and off-the-shoulder smoulders to entice me to distraction. The swings in the road round the lake on curl, to the play of ambered autumnal dusk. In the tumble of alleys and laughter, you're my rich turquoise glamour, my promise now and forever. Marble church on the promontory like still life, immortal in the revelation you swore never to explain. It's you, perfectly you, the enticement to distraction. Thank you. It was a harmonica on the original, but I haven't played the harmonica for 29 years, so I thought I'd probably best leave that alone. Right. Exhibit B, the second cassette. This one came in 4 snazzy colours. I think there's orange, blue and yellow and this green one. And it's just called Eddie's Brother because we were being a bit, I don't know, uninspired and couldn't think of anything more interesting to do. And I'm going to play 4 songs off this now, if that's all right with everyone. It's broken now. The first one, it sounds like it's me having a go at somebody for wasting their life, not getting up and doing things. It's actually my mate Richard telling me to get off my arse and make something of my life. He still does it today. He just doesn't let up about it. Oh, we're near enough in. And this song is called Fly By Days. Chances are you won't take this one, boy. You lose your faith and you can kiss goodbye to your reward. Have you seen that old mill wheel rusted and all green clambered or rolling down the hillside? And chased by children flying, hair and wind and sun, fly by days. Chances are you won't take notice, no. But I'll hold out longer for you, for the knowing that binds, knowing how I do, how you're biding your time. It's not far off, not
not like that island in the lake you think of from time to time. But how do white roads strewn appeal from your bedroom window strewn with laurel or rose petals? Outside your door, a song for a sigh for fly-by days. How you biding your time from fly-by days? Kiss goodbye to fly-by days. Cast your mind back. No. Yeah, it is. Cast your mind back. And could you have asked any less than for me to listen to your Auntie Baileys? A pleasure, such words lie, want to belie the attitudes of a lifetime that only sit skin deep or stone lions. Chances are, as chances are, won't leave you wanting. Time wasted on fly-by days. Kiss goodbye, kiss goodbye, kiss goodbye. You can to fly-by days.
Thank you. Slight fumble in the middle. You might not have noticed it. Come to the difficult one now. Let's check the tune. I don't know why it's staying in tune very well tonight. Well, it sounds like in tune to me anyway. This next song is one of my favourites from this era. It's very messy. I mean, musicologist head on it. All the bits don't go together properly, but I kind of like it. And it really needs. There's a bass that really needs to go through it. And without it, it sounds a bit kind of broken up, but I still like it anyway. And it's, I don't know if, Alan, you're going to play your cutlery song tonight, but this is a similar theme about that some little insignificant thing in the past, it gets associated with a feeling, and then years later you think of it and it brings it all back. And in this case, it's a vividly painted wooden farmhouse in the spring sunshine in Norway. Very specific. And it's called Red Farmhouse. So limbered up for this one.
What will go engraved on your heart with you to the grave? What impression above all else apart to keep your eyes alive? Under apple boughs, in fields of waving gold, stolen hours, how I'd love to hear us talk. 20 years from now, the moment of truth. How it rolls off the tongue. How I'd love to feel the press of purple heather in summer, and you in something smooth like silk and eternal youth. And anyone you'd like to choose, fresh paint on a red farmhouse, fresh paint on a red farmhouse. In between there's dust in the road and it's still early spring. The sun hits the windscreen, quick flashes of anger. Like birds on the wing, so much for the moment. Irredeemable, it falls like stone, still clouds throwing shadows and light. Someone up there's throwing a party. I guess it's a close vignette. I'm guessing it's as close as I get. And this doesn't come easy. How I'd love to feel the press of purple heather in summer, and you in something smooth like silk and eternal youth. And anyway you'd like to choose fresh paint on a red farmhouse. Fresh paint on a red farmhouse. What will go engraved on your heart with you to the grave? What impression above all else apart to keep your eyes alive? Fresh paint on a red farmhouse. Fresh paint on a red farmhouse. Fresh paint on a red farmhouse. Fresh paint on a red farmhouse.
Thank you. I've just realised this shirt really clashes with this guitar. Didn't think that one through. Right, people who come down here regularly will know that I don't normally play stuff as upbeat as this. It must have been going through your mind. Well, I'm about to put that to rights anyway and play a slightly more depressing song that has allusions to suicide in it and things like that. So it's a bit more normal for me. Oh, God. Close enough. This is called World Out. Thought to leave a note before I go. I shiver at the thoughts of pages more prose. They like nothing more than recording the gluts. Stretch the caring hand across the screen. I spent a week to work it out. I never found a job that liked me, like the man in eternal thirst for soul. I can feel for him. Is there room for another tired eternity candidate? Would it be worth giving you a call? You could find me a place
this with some of your friends. You're the driver of this Count Me Out Express, so count me in. Count me in. I could learn to laugh, throwing classics in the air, or hammering the world out of the video. You're the driver of this Count Me Out Express, so count me in. I had to smile when I heard a story about protection for those too weak to count. Thank you.
I won't leave you hanging there. I'll play something a bit more light-hearted. But before I do, I'd like to say thanks to David for letting me do this. And thanks to your patience for putting up with my shamelessly self-indulgent nostalgia. I hope you've enjoyed it. If by any tiny chance you might be interested in hearing any more of this, it is, although the cassettes are no longer available, it is all available on SoundCloud. If you look up Eddie's Brother, E-double-D-I-E-apostrophe-S Brother, you should be able to find it there. Or if you're really desperate, I could burn you a CD. But anyway, I'll finish with this song, which it's a light-hearted song, but it has a serious theme through it. When you're a writer, it's that idea of other people just seem to have an effortless way of just words tripping off their tongues, and when you're doing it yourself, you're stumbling around with your foot in your mouth, and it's kind of about that, and it's called Chocolate Poems. Let's check this for tuning in. Amazing. Right.
As daylight falls on a line of smalls, silver-threaded half-moons, I'm the perfect fool. The half-man in the half-moon, staring down without a crown, a king amongst clowns without a crown. So I tried to write a haiku, just to say how much I like you, and your t-shirt wits the fool out of his wits. The half-man in the half-wit stakes, staring down without a crown, a king amongst clowns without a crown. Oh, song words, help me through my life. Oh, swan words, help me through my dying life. Swan words in great heavy wings, swan words, swan words, swan words, wings, wings, wings for my shin-thin sins. Swan words instead of nearly always wrong words. And words in swarms that sting like bees, and chaps in caps that girls demand they sport. Don't understand my sort of chocolate poems that melt in your mind, that melt in your mind. Ooh. Is that words? Yeah, sorry. that he or she is the social chemist who works with the premise that people can't explode, turns a phrase on overload, and I'm on jealous, oh jealous. Oh, song words help me through my life. Oh, swan words help me through my dying life. Swan words on great heavy wings. Swan words, swan words, swan words, wings, winds, winds for my shin thin sins. Swan words instead of nearly always wrong words.
Bit of a technical hitch in that one. Thank you, thanks very much. And I won't be doing this returning to the 80s ever again. Be back to the dreary stuff in future.